Hello guys, welcome back to another review. Today we are reviewing Fast and Furious X. Yes, Fast and Furious X, Fast and Furious 10. It is actually a joke how Fast and Furious has got away with so many different naming conventions. Fast 5, Too Fast, Too Furious, like the Fate of the Furious. There is so many ridiculous names for Fast and Furious that it's just become an actual meme now. But this one's actually called Fast X for Fast 10. And this is actually part one of like a trilogy, I believe it's going to be, of movies. I enjoyed it though. I gotta say, right from the bat, it was proper cars, action, shooting, guns, all of that. It was exactly what I needed to watch on a Wednesday afternoon when I went to see this. It was perfect in that sense. There was some bits in the film that obviously are, it's Fast and Furious. These are churned out like no tomorrow. I've been doing this channel for the best part of 2 years now, if not 2.5 years, and I've already reviewed one movie, Fast and Furious 9, on this channel. So, the speed that these films come out is pretty mental. I wouldn't even be surprised if Fast and Furious 11 or 10 Part 2 or whatever it is going to be called, if that is like already done, because this movie does end as if it's half of a film, which I'm so happy with, because they said it was going to be like a Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 type of scenario type of thing to end it. But I was worried that is that going to be 3 separate stories then, or is it going to be one thing? And this definitely was. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, this film's been on for like 2 odd hours now. Like, how is, like, this isn't finishing. How is this going to end? But it literally ended as like, as if it was halfway through the film. So you would be quite confused if you didn't know that there was going to be another one. There's obviously a post-credit scene then as well, to like tease the next one, which was super exciting. I really enjoyed that. So the end of the film I thought was pretty fun actually, and it was good. I also really liked how they got Jason Momoa to come into this. I think Jason Momoa is like the perfect Fast and Furious type of villain. He played the role great, and they definitely used his personality. Like, I follow him on Instagram and all that, and I feel like they definitely used his personality, the fact that he likes bikes and all that, and like he is quite a bit of a petrol head in that sense, and they got that and incorporated into his character, even with like some of the things that he'd wear. He has like a bauble like on his like wrist and stuff a lot of the time, and it's almost like he had his bauble on his wrist, because that's the character that he played. So either he was given a lot of creative freedom with his character, or they basically created his character to be him. Either way, as somebody who knows a bit about him, I guess, in terms of his socials, I thought that was great, and it was just fun to see him in the role. Also, the story, like, who would have thought Fast and Furious would do like a decent story? I thought it was alright, the fact that they played on the events of Fast and Furious 5, and they kind of like did a bit of a throwback to that. Now, Fast 5 for me is one of my favourite Fast and Furious films, if not the favourite one of mine. It's the one in Brazil where they take the money and then they're like going through Brazil with this like safe and all that. They had like scenes of Paul Walker there from that movie, of course, and kind of like started the movie like that. The idea is Jason Momoa is like this guy's son who Dom kills in Fast 5, and obviously his son is out seeking revenge, trying to get revenge on his father's death and make Dom's life an absolute hell. You get the whole stereotypical Fast and Furious family, all this stuff. It's a little bit like watching EastEnders on times, because EastEnders talks about family a lot and all that. I know it's family. I did want to count how many times they said family in the film, but I lost count after like 12. So it is one of those what you expect it to be. It is a Fast and Furious film. That much so, we do get some other characters, which John Cena I thought was really good in the film. He played a vital role, I felt, to the plot of the film. Whereas Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, and Natalie Emmanuel, I didn't really feel like their characters played much of a role to the actual plot of the film. They very much felt like add-on characters in this film. Whereas John Cena I thought was fantastic in this. I thought he was brill. In a way, I felt a bit like he was playing Peacemaker on times, but that wasn't a bad thing. I thought it was brill. I thought he was brill in this film as well. Of course, Dom, Michelle Rodriguez as well, played a really good role in this film. And Vin Diesel, of course, he is the go-to Fast and Furious. But yeah, for me, it was a good, entertaining, 2 hours of movie, and I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. Score-wise, what did I rate Fast 10, Fast X? What did I rate it? Well, I actually gave it a 3.5 star. I thought it was entertaining. It was really enticing. It was really fun. It was, you know, there was bad CGI in the film, but it was a fun movie. It's definitely not my favorite Fast and Furious, and it's definitely going to be maybe in the top 4 or 5 of my favorite ones, I gotta be honest, because it was quite good in that sense. But it's definitely nowhere near like a good movie in terms of, you know, production quality. As I say, it felt like on times, a lot of the time, like a video game. Some of the shots they were getting, the look of the CGI, you know, it did feel a bit like a video game on times. But that wasn't a bad thing, because most people should expect what Fast and Furious is going to be, because we've had it for so long now. And, you know, it's what it was, what it continues to be. It's going to make a lot of money. It's got a good soundtrack. It's just going to be cars blowing up, and you're going to have a good time with it, and you're going to say family a million times. That's it. There you go. So there it is, guys. There's my score of 3.5 stars. Let me know your thoughts down below on Fast X. Have you seen it? Are you going to see it? Let me know your thoughts. And thanks for watching today's video, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.